G'day everyone, Jaimunji here, and we are back with brand new Shadow of Intent. Sorry I'm a couple of days late to this one, my voice just gave out on me. I was feeling so sick this weekend, I got up, I did the Lorna Shore reaction, so that one is live, but after that, voice was absolutely gone, so I wanted to do this though, and I haven't listened to the song, and that's what's been killing me the most, because it's been sitting out for like 3 days now, and I'm sitting there going, I want to listen to it, but I know there's a music video for it, so I wanted to do the reaction because Shadow of Intent have become quickly one of my favorite bands. And this year, 2025, is like the year of Deathcore, so I've got to do every Deathcore reaction I possibly can. Saying that, suggest some other ones down in the comments below that have come out this year that I haven't done yet. Anyway, that's enough for now. It's Shadow of Intent, baby. Let's get to it. Right, you beautiful people, I'm excited for this one because like I was saying before, I think this is the year of Deathcore. We got everyone doing major releases. We're just kind of waiting on Brand of Sacrifice to put out a song now. If this is your first time here and you are a fan of like your Lord of Shores, your Whitechapels, I know you're going to be in for a treat. Shadow of Intent do some of the best shit in the business, and I'm glad to finally see them getting their flowers because they deserve it. The stuff they do is absolutely incredible. It's different. I don't feel like there's anyone quite like it. When Shadow of Intent comes on, you know it's Shadow of Intent, and I think they've got the, the cojones to swing with Lorna Shore, to swing with Whitechapel, because it's a big year for Deathcore. So they're all going to battle out for the #1 album. Hymns of Dissonance is going to be hard to top, but let's see. We've got a lot coming out soon. But I'm excited for this one. Let's get to it. Okay, I'm going to stop it there for a second because this video is actually really cool. Normally I don't react to like animated videos and that because there's not a lot going on, but this is telling a story. And what I'm guessing the story is just like, because it's, what is it? Infinity of Horrors. It looks like it's like all these ancient civilizations and they're like, the slaves building all these great structures and, the tyrant and murdering masses of people just for no reason, just because they had power. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Anyway, let's keep going. The song so far is brilliant. That opening riff felt very almost like, it wasn't like your typical deathcore riff. It almost felt like something Trivium would do, which I thought was sick. Ben, you beautiful bastard. You have some of the filthiest lows in the whole game. Oh, there's something about them, man. They all have different lows. Now, I'm going to talk about them. It doesn't matter if you don't like all these people, because I know I'm going to mention one person. Not everyone likes him. And I'm just going to talk about the lows here, because Ben's highs are fantastic, but Phil Bozeman's lows, incredible. Especially in the last album, Hymns of Dissonance. Just something magical about them. Summon something within me. Will Ramos, and I think the impressive thing about his lows is how impressive his highs are. Will's are great. You can tell when it's Will. Just like Ben, you can tell when it's Ben. And I'll throw it out there. Alex Terrible. The thing with Alex Terrible, and I know not everyone likes Slow to Prevail. Compared to some of these other bands, they're very different. They're a bit more on the new metal, more of the Slipknot aggression to their music, which I like. I like that all these deathcore bands are different. And Alex Terrible's just got that power in his voice. It just feels powerful. But I love that they've all got their own little signature sound that's carrying on. And Kyle from Brand of Sacrifice as well is such a versatile vocalist, good clean singer as well. Same with Will, and Phil, Will and Phil. But this is something special about Shadow of Intent. It's so heavy. Now, his enunciation is quite good. This one, because it's a bit more rapid, I'm not catching everything. But there's something about his enunciation that is surprisingly good for someone who goes this deep. Anyway, I've rambled on. Let's continue. I love the riffs in this one in particular. All right, we're going to stop it there because I think the guitar solo is over. Oh, that will be my surprise. I love that. The beautiful thing about them as well, Lorna Shore are good for this too, is the guitar solos break it up a bit and just let the melody flow for a bit. Because I like a bit of melody in music. That's why I like more of the death side on the deathcore spectrum than opposed to the core side. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big core kid at the end of the day. But sometimes when you listen to hardcore music, you miss a bit of that melody, right? You do. You do. I like a bit of melody. I like something where I can, la 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 la, and fade away. And the guitar solo just did that perfectly. It's such a brutal, crushing, heavy song with these visuals. What a great screenshot that would be. It's important to have a bit of melody. It's important to have a bit of a breather in the track. And what a brilliant guitar solo. Always, always on point. Is that it? Is that it? That's it. That's it. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's get the Shadow of Intent logo back up there. Oh, what a great song. Now, I was a bit wrong. I thought it was like the slaves coming up, and there was a lot of that in there. It's horrors of war, and every, well, we'll just say empire, like every regime, every, country, they've had horrible things that they've done. And this was just highlighting it all. I do like at the very end they went to the future because, yeah, it's inevitable. It's going to happen again. It's going to be on a big, huge scale. It's happening now all over the world. There's stuff going on. But I love that. I love that. That's great. I'm always sad when bands haven't been in their music videos. I'm looking at you, Sleep Token. And Shadow of Intent normally are in their music videos, but last two they haven't been. So it's going to be interesting if they pop up. Because the album's out in July, so I'm sure we're going to get another single probably sometime next month. I imagine we might get two more. I don't know. We'll probably get one next month and then one maybe just after the release. I'm not sure. Most bands like to do 3 singles, so I might be pushing it, asking for 4, but I want 4. I want more music videos. I love doing this. I love talking to you people. So what I want you to do now, I want you to tell me what you think down in the comments below. Which one of the 2 Shadow of Intent songs has been your favourite so far? Too early for me to tell, of course. I want you to tell me what's been your favourite deathcore release this year. And then thirdly, I know I'm asking a lot, so bear with me. Thirdly, is there a deathcore reaction that came out in 2025 that I have missed and you think I need to jump on? Because I'm all for it this year. If all these deathcore bands are going to be releasing this incredible fucking music, I've got to jump on that bad boy. So I will. Anyway, and that will be all for me. I've already asked too much of you, so thank you for sticking around to the end. Until next time, I've been Jaimunji, and you all have a good one. And subscribe, I guess.